Alright, this is like take up 10,000. Seem to be having a real problem just getting focus working. This sort of project within a project. I'm playing around learning how to use my DSLR as a video camera. I have a lot to learn, but I thought I'd make a video about restoring this old mortising chisel that I've had kicking around for years. I picked it up at a flea market or something. That's where all my old restoration projects come from. And yeah, I mean, if not out of the trash. Got a couple of trash finds here. This is a trash find that has become my favorite chisel. But that one thankfully still has a good handle on it and was not beat all to pieces like this one was. Love just the old steel. This one's pitted enough that it actually affects the edge. This one, however, I believe, yeah, there's no pitting on this one. This one's gorgeous. Could stand to make a new handle out of this. So, assuming I can get the metal in good shape, grinding off that mushrooming, cleaning it up, I'll leave an edge to the last. Then I'm going to learn how to do this. Fit a handle like this in the socket and make it stay. I'm thinking heat and friction, or heat assisted friction. So I'm sure somebody else on YouTube has done that, so I'll be doing my own research. I'll be trying to make, I've got a lathe so I can pretty easily make that shape if I get some good material. Was planning on using some oak that I had basically whittled out of firewood, but you know what? I'm seeing a whole lot of checking going on with that. And so maybe oak's not a good idea. So another learning curve ahead of me. But that's the idea. Alright, so for the first part of this, my voice is going to sound funny because I'm wearing a face mask. I'll be using my old Shopsmith 10ER here. Pretty cool machine. 1930s. It's what I use as a lathe mostly. I'm going to use it as a grinder right here. And take some of this down with that. I think when I start getting close, I'm going to leave it a bit proud so I can come back with a file and you know, hopefully not take off too much metal. So we'll see how this goes. Not too bad for the outside. A little bit of filing. Look at the rest. Now, tackle that inside mushrooming. Best I've got is a Dremel tool. So go for that next. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, right here. Right here needs to come out. There's a spot over here that's still got a little bit of a lip, but there's actually remnants of, looks like it's been there since the thing was forged, like a seam running down inside of it that I don't think is, so apparently these things weren't perfect to begin with. It's been interesting. Yeah, I think I'll get that one little lip right there. The rest of it's looking pretty darn good. Yeah, so this area right here. And we're done with the outside. I just want to flatten that. Hit it on the grinder a little bit. Alright. You might notice this grinding wheel is chewed up, that's why I'm using this side of it only. I know, that's probably not a real smart thing, but I've never been the brightest bulb. I think what I might do is hit this with the stone, with the wheel that I use for sharpening, and see if that'll smooth out a bit. Could even hit it with a buffer after that. Not looking too bad there. I mean, considering where it started. Yeah. I'm ready for a wire wheeler actually. And let's see what kind of trouble I can get into here. You can see that. PS&W company. And something EX. It's been rubbed out. PS&W. It's kind of interesting. You can see how there's a I almost say there's two different kinds of steel going on there. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe for the cutting edge. Different kind of steel. Hard to say. Looking pretty good though. Looking like it's ready for, I think we're at the end here. Yeah. Alright. Alright, a couple of things going on here. One, just before I put the Dremel away, or rotary tool I should say, it's not a Dremel. I just want to use a little wire wheel to clean out some of the rust that's on the inside. And the other, I'm trying to get my video to stop hunting exposure. I noticed on some of the other ones it was going dark and light and dark and light. So I think I hit the right setting, but we'll see how it goes. That's pretty good. I'll show that. Get that right. Focus. Maybe some pieces of glue or something I can try to scrape out there. Did some research on the web and found a pretty neat way to try to approximate that taper. Interestingly though, see how it's not perfectly round? Yeah, that's you can tell at some point this was wrapped. And so it's not going to be a perfect taper to fit right. I don't know to what extent I'm going to try to custom fit that or just use brute force and ignorance and make it work. But we'll see. Anyway.